everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make the flower that interchanges for this beanie hat that I'm going to show you later in another video. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. You guys are awesome, and don't forget to like and comment on this video. To begin, you're going to need an H hook and a worsted weight yarn in any color and a pair of scissors. To begin, make a slip knot. Leave a relatively long tail. I leave like 1.5 inches so that your work doesn't fall out. For the interchangeable flower, the chain at the beginning will determine how big of a hole the button needs. For this particular button, I chained 5, but if you need to accommodate the flower for a larger button, you're going to need to chain more, or if it's a smaller button, you're going to need to chain less. Alright, so for my flower, I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch into the first chain to create a ring, just like that. Chain 1. Now you will place 7 single crochet into the ring. So there's a single crochet, just put your crochet hook through the ring, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over and pull through both loops. So there's a single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to work over my tail. There's 7. Alright. Now I'm just going to double count and make sure I have 7. So there's... Alright. And then slip stitch into the first single crochet. Next you're going to chain 1 to bring your work up. And you're going to place 2 single crochet into each stitch. So you're going to have 14 single crochet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, as you see there's a little bit of a space here on mine, but that's alright. We'll just slip stitch into that first single crochet. Alright, now you will begin the frame for your petals. As you see, these petals, they're really cool how they kind of overlap each other. So it's, but we have to make the frame for them to sit on. So you will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now you're going to chain 4. So there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll have a chain of 7 in the beginning. Skip 2 single crochet, so 1, 2, and double crochet into that third stitch. To double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the third stitch, grab your yarn and pull it through. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the second 2. Now we're going to chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And skip 2 stitches. It's 1, 2, and double crochet into that third stitch. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the third. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2 and into the third. Alright, this is where you will do your last chain, and it's good for it to kind of cup like that. and chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in this part, because we chained up, that was part of the double, that was like basically your double crochet. So it's like replacement of the double crochet. So on the third chain, it's 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into that third chain. All right, this is the point where we start getting our petals to overlap each other. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Take your hook off your yarn, just like that. And you can see how we have, there's this one stitch right here, and then there's a stitch right before that chain that we originally did. You're going to put your hook into there. You can fold the chain 3 that we just did and fold it back, hook it onto your hook, and loop it right through, just like that. Now, we are going to do double crochet into this space right here. See how it makes that petal. You're going to do 12 double crochet. So, just like before, we're gonna yarn over, insert our hook through that hole right there, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the second 2. And cinch it down pretty well because you want the petal to look like it's starting right from the base here. All right, so we got 1. We need 12 double crochet to go into there. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. All right, so I've completed the 12 double crochet for my first petal. Go ahead and take your hook, and what we're gonna do is actually feed it through here and grab that first double crochet that we made. So just take it like this and go wrap it right around just like that. Grab your yarn, and we're gonna do a slip stitch right down onto that. And it'll cause our petal to just curve over like that. Now we're going to chain 3 and make sure and cinch down on that pretty well so that your petal stays in that position. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, there's chain 3. Take your hook off your yarn just like we did previously, and you see that there are those 2 little stitches right there. I'm going to fold the petal back so you can see them right there. Into that second one right there, you're going to insert your hook and grab your yarn with your chain 3. Pull it right straight through, and now we are going to continue with the double crochet into our next petal. There's 1. Whoops, I'm pulling on my yarn too hard. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can just rearrange your stitches. You can push on them and make sure that they all fit on there. And you can see how really pretty it's already overlapping. Each petal's overlapping each other. So you can just continue that way, but make sure we're going to, I'll do this next double crochet with you one more time. So just take your hook and wrap it around that post. Grab your yarn and do a slip stitch. And remember, cinch it down really well so that the petal curves. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now take your hook off your yarn, and on that second stitch, go ahead and insert your hook, grab your chain 3 from the back, pull it right through, and then we will start our next set of 12 double crochet. There's one. Alright guys, I'm back. I just want to crochet that last petal with you guys. Go ahead and wrap your hook around that double crochet post right there. Grab your yarn and slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Take your hook off your chain 3. Insert your hook into that second stitch. Grab your chain 3, pull it through. Alright, now we will double crochet 12 into our last petal space. Alright, so there's one. Making sure to cinch it down so your petals overlap properly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm going to move my work over a little bit, 12. Alright, so we have to cinch this petal down behind this one. So to do that, you can just turn your work over and see that there's actually like 2 little pulls right there from our chains and our double crochets and all that. So go ahead and grab that first pull just like this. You can see that there's a space right there. Okay, and we are going to slip stitch our last petal into our first petal, just like that, like a little wheel. Alright, now to work on the second set of petals, what I do is just pull down your petals just like this. You can see that beginning single crochet 14 that we did. So pull your petals down just like that, and you can see that there are 2 little stitches right here. We need to be in this stitch and not over here. So go ahead and slip stitch into that stitch right there, just like that. Now we're going to chain 3, 2, 3. That's going to be our replacer for the double crochet. And now we are going to chain 6 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Now we're going to go over to our next space here with our petal. And into that stitch right there, there's 2 stitches. Into the first stitch, go ahead and double crochet 1. Just like that. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the next petal over here. There are your 2 stitches again. Double crochet into the first one. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go over again. And there's our 2 stitches again. Double crochet into the first stitch. Just like that. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's see. I think we have just 1 more double crochet. So find your stitches. There are the 2 on mine. Double crochet into that first stitch. And this is our last chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and into the third chain, of our original chains, you're going to slip stitch. There's 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch just like that. All right, and you can fold these petals down. After you're done, you can either block it or just use your hands and press it out, because it really does fine if you scrunch it down a little bit. All right, now to begin your second set of petals, you will chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And just like in the beginning, we have the chain 3, and go ahead and insert your hook into that other stitch right before there. Grab your chain 3 and pull it down, just like that. And now we are going to double crochet 16 as opposed to 12 into this first chain. So 16 right in here. All right, here we go. Remember to cinch it down really well so that your double crochet just starts down at the bottom, just like that. Okay, so double crochet. You see how it it's starting way down there, and then as we go, it grows up. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, I keep losing my yarn. There's 9, 10, 11, might gotta move my stitches over a little to make more room. 12, 13, 14, 15, and our last one is 16. There. You can see it's much bigger, so it stands up above our first row. Okay, now, just like on the previous row, we need to wrap our hook around that double crochet, just like that. Grab our yarn and slip stitch it down so that it curves just like our first row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Take our hook off our work, and we're going to use that stitch right before the double crochet. Grab the chain 3, bring it down, and pull it a little tight, just like that. And we're going to double crochet another 16 into that, our next space here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whoops, losing my stuff here, 14, 15, and 16. Alright, I'm going to just slip stitch. We're going to just hook our double crochet there. Grab your yarn and slip stitch it down. Okay, so there we go. We've got 2 more petals, the 2 of the back petals. And I'm going to let you guys continue working, and I will catch up with you for the last petal. Alright, here I am back with you to do the last petal of our second round. And I finished the 16 double crochet, my last, well, second to last petal. Alright, I'm going to wrap my hook around that double crochet, slip stitch my petal down, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Take my hook off my work. I'm going to find that stitch down here. Grab your work again and bring the chain 3 down there. All right, and now I'm going to double crochet this last petal. So there's 1, making sure to cinch it down so your work starts low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. Now, just like we did with our first round, we need to find a place to anchor this last petal down. So go ahead and turn your work over. And as you can see, there's those 2 spaces again. I like to go into the one closest to that first petal that we did. So it just looks, I think it looks better. So go ahead and put your hook through just like that. And you're going to slip stitch that petal down, just like that. All right, and at this point, we don't really need a tail. You can leave it long enough so you can sew it in with a yarn needle. But I'm just going to, I don't know, leave just a couple inches. And I'm going to just knot it down just like that for now. Because these pieces I'm going to sew in later. All right, and you can see, it's kind of a mess, but all you do is just pull your work and fuss with it a little bit, and those petals are just the perfect wheel. They just look so pretty just like that. I love this cranberry yarn. I think it's just great. Actually, it'll probably look better than this on this hat. Yes, that looks gorgeous. Okay. And in another video, I'm actually going to show you how to do this beanie. It's pretty simple and easy, and I just can't wait to show you guys how to do it. So there's your flower, and what's great about this flower is that you can take it off or put it on. You can make a couple different colors so it can match your outfit, and I just think it's great. So I just want to thank everybody so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and come back and watch more of my videos. Thanks, bye.